Nuclear power is making a comeback, hailed as clean, safe, and not dependent on gas or oil, at least by its advocates.
Ambitious environmental targets can only be met with the help of nuclear energy. No one wants to build new nuclear power stations, but we can expand the operational lives of existing stations.
In Northern Europe, things look different. Sweden is reversing nuclear phase-out. Once the first country to begin nuclear phase-out after a referendum nearly 30 years ago, it now wants to build more reactors. The German environmental minister is alarmed.
The CDU and FDP want more atomic energy but don't say what to do with the nuclear waste. They want old, accident-prone reactors to continue operating, which is a great danger to our population.
But an increasing number of countries are shrugging off this threat. Just 25 years after Chernobyl, France, for example, gets 77% of its power from nuclear fission. Britain relies on atomic energy. So does Eastern Europe. According to the IAEA, 100 nuclear reactors could go into operation worldwide in the next years. The atomic energy industry is challenging Germany to reverse the 2001 decision on nuclear phase-out made by Gerhard Schröder's coalition government of Social Democrats and Greens.
We must remain in charge of our energy supplies. Do we really want our only gas tap to be in Russia and our only plug to be in France? We need to do our utmost to ensure that our energy, our fuel for wealth, independence and for progress remains under our own control.
The industry's key arguments is Europe's dependency on Russian gas, as the public found out the hard way during supply shortfalls this winter. German atomic lobby groups are not advocating the building of new reactors, at least not for the time being. Instead, they're pushing to increase the operational lives of the 17 existing nuclear power plants until alternatives become viable.
The plants are meant to run for an average of 32 years. Research has shown that even 60 years is feasible. Because our reactors are good and safe, they could surely run a lot longer.
This sort of argument is anathema to Germany's Green Party, which regularly takes part in anti-nuclear protests. The party considers nuclear power a safety risk. Social Democrats at the Environment Ministry are equally skeptical. They don't think a comeback of atomic energy is a viable proposition.
One thing that will become apparent is whether these plants will actually materialize. Without public funding, atomic power plants will not happen. Atomic energy is hugely reliant on subsidies.
Nowhere in the world do we have an effective repository for radioactive waste products, and it's a very risky procedure to get into a technology without having solved the question of safe nuclear disposal.
The underground salt dome in Gorleben in Lower Saxony is being researched as a possible repository. But can radioactive waste be kept here safely for hundreds of thousands of years? Experience has shown that even atomic waste with weak radiation is a risk. A salt mine waste dump in Asse in northern Germany is now at risk of caving in. Advocates of atomic energy are confident these problems can be solved. So is Chancellor Merkel, who has a degree in physics. Although she keeps to the 2001 nuclear phase-out decision, she obviously has some reservations.
A common strategy and approach to energy politics is only being blocked by the fact that there are a whole range of political opinions, especially regarding atomic energy and the operational lives of nuclear power plants.
Merkel is now hoping for a majority for a CDU-FDP coalition after the general elections in September. Together with the FDP, she wants to achieve a balanced energy mix, including nuclear energy. It's an issue highly likely to play an important role in this year's election campaign.